Alright, so I just want to make this message because I'm already anticipating what people would be saying. So I'm imagining there's gonna be a lot of dudes out there. Maybe I could be wrong, but they're gonna be saying things like, "Man, what's wrong with this guy? Talking about perms and stuff, styling his hair. Get out of here! Like, stop being so vain." Where do I start? Look, it's kind of like the 21st century. There's a lot of pressure to look good nowadays, and if you've got that mentality where you can be like, you can walk out onto the street with like toothpaste stains all over your shirt or whatever, or maybe step below that, like you just don't style your hair in the morning, or you don't really care about how you look, like more power to you, like that's really good. But for me, I'm insecure, man, and I want to look good. I want to feel good about the way I look. But anyways, on to the video. Okay. Not all perms have to make your hair look like a 2-minute noodle packet. This is what I used to look like, and this is what I look like now. And my hair's not even styled. So the point is, it gives your hair a bit more texture, a bit more volume, a bit more lift. The whole point of getting a perm is just to give you some more flexibility when you style your hair and less maintenance. So in this video, I'm gonna try and convince you to get a perm. I'm gonna talk about the cons of a perm, and I'm gonna talk a bit about how to keep your hair healthy when you get a perm, since it's gonna be damaged. So I recorded parts of this video at different times, so it's gonna be a bit all over the place. My hair is gonna be looking weird in some parts of the video. And also, your hair doesn't have to look like this. The whole point of getting a perm, like I said, is just to give yourself some flexibility with styling your hair. So let's talk about first off why you should get a perm. So obviously you don't have to get a perm, but I'll talk about what made me get a perm. Maybe that might help you guys make your own decisions. I remember back when I was like a bit younger, I didn't really understand hair types, but I did understand that I didn't really like my hair type. So my hair type was like stick straight, because the reason why I didn't like it was because I had, I'm not sure if you can tell, but I've got like kind of like an eggy face, and I had like a massive forehead, and with stick straight hair, I kind of looked like Megamind, like when my hair would be styled up. So I don't know, it was a weird look. I wasn't a fan of it. So basically, I could tell like wavy hair types would suit my face better. And then I kept showing my barber like these wavy hairstyles. Obviously, I had straight hair, and every single time I bring in a wavy hairstyle, he's like, "Man, I can't do this. Stop showing me these hairstyles." But I don't know, I think I was in denial, and he picked up on that. And after a while, he was like, "You know what, dude? I can just perm your hair." And I was like, look, I'm not gonna lie, my fragile masculinity was like, perm my hair? Man, get out of here. That's for grandmas who put rollers in their hair. I'm not one of those, okay? And also, I like to get dirt under my fingernails. Like, I'm a man. Like, anyways, long story short, I ended up getting a perm because this guy was Korean, so he knew what he was doing. He convinced me into it. He was like, "Oh, it's all the rage back in Korea." And this was like before the TikTok craze for like perms and stuff. So I was on that way before. So you see me with a perm right now. I'm not following any other trends. I mean, I was following a trend, but it's not the TikTok trend. So I don't know if that makes me more superior. You guys can decide. Another massive pro I found out when I got a perm was it was so much less maintenance. With straight hair, I felt like I always needed product in it to make it look good. It wasn't that I couldn't make straight hair look good. It's that it took too much effort. With perms hair, I can literally roll out of bed, and even with bed hair, it looks nice. But of course, this could be a self-perception thing, because I've heard a lot of guys with curly, wavy hair say things like, "Man, I wish I had straight hair. I wish I could do like a slick back," stuff like that. It obviously depends on your aesthetic preferences. Another pro, this one's definitely a lot more subjective, but perms, they're a lot more stylish. I feel like they go well with an outfit better. I feel like it completes the overall look. It kind of gives you like a kind of like nonchalant vibe. But maybe you might be like, why should I rely on looking a certain way to give a nonchalant vibe? Well, once again, more power to you. That's up to you. Onto the con, the price and time. I actually don't think these are really that big of a deal. Okay, so the price is $120 Australian dollars. I don't know how much that is in American currency, like probably 100. It lasts like about like 3 months to 4 months, depending on how well you take care of it. It can last up to 6 months as well, but like you're really like stretching it by that time. So it depends on how well you take care of it. So what I mean by that is like excessive styling, like I've noticed like really messes up like the pattern of it. Like I can't really explain it. If you like always style your hair with like really like harsh products, like with alcohol, like mousse and stuff, and you blow dry it like a lot with heat, then yeah, it's gonna like make it last not as long. But otherwise, like I think it's worth it. Like 3 to 4 months, $120, like if you divide it, 120 divided by 3 or 4, like what's that? Like I'm not good at maths. 40, $30 a month. Like a gym membership. It's a gym membership. I don't know, man. Like for me, it's worth it. The biggest con definitely would be hair damage. Obviously, when you're perming it, you're breaking down the bonds or something, etc., signs. But this can easily be overcome with just a bit of basic hair care. So I'll show you a bit about what that means later. Regarding hair damage, I've never really noticed that big of an effect before. There was this one incident where I had the worst sort of hair damage. It was when I went to this guy and I already knew he was going to be trouble. Like I was making conversation with him. I asked him what his music taste was like. And he said he didn't listen to music. Don't touch my hair if you don't listen to music. Bro, that means you've been living on a rock and you probably have really bad fashion sense. When someone tells me I don't listen to music, I don't trust their aesthetic taste. I don't know, maybe I'm generalizing, but there's no way someone that doesn't listen to music is gonna have good like hairstyling skills, you know? Like, anyways, so this guy, he perms my hair. I come out, I look the exact same. And so I call up, I make a complaint. I get it permed the second time for free. And when I get it permed the second time for free, it looks a bit better. But when I took a shower, all this hair started falling out. And I want to swear so bad. Like, anyways, I just want to emphasize this is really unlikely, but if you're really concerned about hair damage, you can avoid it by spacing your perms out. Like, don't get it too close in between. Like, if you get it too often, your hair is gonna get damaged. So if you wait 3 to 4 months just to let some healthy hair grow out, you'll be G. And I don't even know why you would get a perm earlier than 3 to 4 months. It's not gonna expire by then. So if you follow these basic rules, it's not gonna be an issue. You might have heard this before, but don't shampoo your hair that much. So you hear it all the time, but honestly, in my experience, it's very true. It's something about like keeping natural oils in your hair. I'm not sure if it's pseudoscience, but it does make my hair look better, so I recommend it. Okay, so here are the products. I should mention that if you use these products, they also help extend like how long your perm lasts. So you've got, like, you guys should read it, like that thing, this thing, whatever it is. I'll put it in the description. That's the hair mask. For a lot of you guys out there, you might be like, what the hell's a hair mask? Okay. I was like that too. So a hair mask is, you basically just put it in, leave it in, and I left that in for like 10 minutes. So you're supposed to leave it in and it just kind of like, you do it once a week, right? You don't want to do it on your roots. You want to do it on everything up till the roots. Because if you do it too much on the roots, I think it makes your hair fall out or something. Or at least that's what the lady at Hair House Warehouse told me. So I don't know how reliable these people are, but that's what they told me. And I don't know any better, so I'm going to trust them. So you do that once a week. I did it probably more closer to like every 3 weeks, but it still really helped my hair, or it probably did. I'll show you the shampoo first. So yeah, this is for specifically curly hair, like permed hair and all that. Like there's a bit of water on it because I took it from my shower. I just took a shower. Look, I'm putting this stuff in the description anyways. It doesn't really matter. And there's this conditioner, Curly Twist, so you know it's gonna be for curly hair. The way I would use this is every like 3 to 4 days. Like I don't really have a limit on it, or like when my hair is kind of feeling like kind of heavy or something for whatever reason, like I've been outside a lot, and that's what restored my hair back to its former glory. What else? Okay, so here's a tip on how to maintain your perm for longer. If it starts fading, you get some curling cream, and you put it into your hair. I've also noticed, I'm not sure how to replicate it, but sometimes when I put my curling cream just right, I think it's like something to do with the amount of water still trapped in my hair or something. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm still trying to experiment, but if I put it in just right, it makes my hair look so nice. It looks like the perfect amount of shiny and matte, and I don't know, it looks really sexy, I'm not gonna lie. So if I ever figure out how to replicate that look, I'll make a hair tutorial. Here's a photo of what I'm talking about. And some other like tidbits that you guys should know. If you're a guy that really likes getting his hair faded and stuff like that, if you go to a Korean place, they don't really know how to fade hair. So like this is my fade. It's like a 1-0. Like like at the end of the day, like the difference is negligible, but they can't really do skin fades that well. They press a comb against your scalp and just kind of like flick out from it, versus like using guards. If you use guards, it's a lot more precise. You can get like a lot more fresher fades. Personally, I don't really care, but I've got mates that really care about like the difference. I don't really care because I'm getting a perm mostly to look good for girls. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys are doing it for yourselves. Like obviously I'm doing it a bit for myself because it helps me get girls, which is for myself. But anyways, girls don't really care about fades that much as guys. So okay, thanks so much for watching till the end of the video. I know the editing was not the best, but I hope you guys got something out of this video. Like and subscribe. I swear my next video is gonna be better, okay? I swear I'm practicing my skills, okay? Thanks for watching, guys.